That's about it. Let's get going. BikeBlogger here on the way to work. It's cold. It's I think 36 Fahrenheit. Full finger gloves. Whew. Got my jacket on. Extra layer of clothes. Got some toe covers for my cycling shoes. It's still pretty chilly though. Not used to this colder weather. It's Monday before Thanksgiving Day. I think there's still one more week of November though. Very chilly though. Today's topic. What do I do when people look at me thinking I'm talking to myself or the camera on my bike? I get this question occasionally from my viewers, from you guys, and thought I'd sort of answer it. What do I do? I don't do anything. I guess the question really is like, do you get embarrassed or do you... Yeah, usually I do sort of tone it down maybe a little bit when I'm coming up on somebody, especially a pedestrian walking a dog or something, because I don't want to scare them or anything. But generally speaking though, I don't really care. It's a little strange though, because unlike traditional bloggers or vloggers or whatever you want to call them, I don't like, you know, hold the camera up looking at my face. I want to go this way. Up the hill. You know, it's mounted on my bike, so it can sort of appear to make, you know, make me look like I'm yelling at myself or something. But you know, in this day and age, with Bluetooth headsets, people walking around and seemingly just shouting or talking to themselves on the street, I don't think it's that out of place. Although it is still sort of strange to see, I guess, a cyclist talking to himself. But I mean, you can get, like I said, those Bluetooth headset things, and you could theoretically carry on a conversation with somebody over the phone while on the bike. So I don't know. But yeah, what do? I don't really do anything. I don't do anything different. Except for, like I said, if I'm coming up behind somebody and they have a dog or a kid or something, I don't want to like startle them. Try to be courteous. Because obviously it's very different being on a bike than in a car. In a car you have your own personal, I mean, you know, your own personal cabin, your own moving office space, basically. So on a bike you're really out. You're outside. So your office space is like the world outside around you. And one of the big advantages, I think, to riding a bike, you don't have to be trapped inside some sort of cage. Although some people like that. Whatever. Let's make a rate. Great. Whew. Oh my gracious. Getting used to this cold weather. It's sort of beating me up right now. Okay, going around. I don't really have an option here. What I could do is jump the curb, but I don't want to do that. We'll just go. Let's wait for that guy. Oh boy, this guy's kicking up all though. Alright. Okay, here we go. Nice one to stop blowing this stuff around until I at least got past. Okay. Woo, I'm cold. Trying to warm up though. Yep. Alright, cut across stall. Stop though. So what else is there to say? That's the topic for the day. Hope that's okay. Now let's get to work. Like I said, I'm not wearing my winter helmet yet. I just got my skull cap on right now. If you're wondering what you should wear in the winter time while cycling, I got some videos on that. Check the links in the description below, and I'll try to link a video after this video if you're curious. Sort of funny though, because technically it's not winter yet. Winter doesn't begin for another month officially. Straight up the hill, straight up the hill. One pair of socks today. Why don't I just, find a stopping point here and I can show you. Someone behind me. There we go. Real quick. Real quick. Jacket, full finger gloves, skull cap, toe covers, long pants. I have an extra pair of pants underneath these. That's about it. Let's get going. So far so good on this new inner tube in the front tire. No trouble at all. I haven't gotten any flat since that one I got a few days ago. I took the Metrolink a few days ago too, and that rail line is to my left. So I actually went through here. I realized after I shot that video that, you couldn't quite see what was going on outside the window. There's the rail over there. So I tried to lift up the bike, but it was a little late. Oh well, you get the idea. I want to point out, even though I pointed out in the video description, what you're supposed to do when you get on the train is you're supposed to wait in the doorway with your bike, because there's not really any other place you can really store your bike on the train. They don't have any bike stands or anything. At least on most trains they don't, I'm pretty sure. I sat down with my bike, which, you're supposed to give priority to, people who need to sit down. Oh, that was a big truck. I'm gonna spin around real quick. I gotta get ahead of them a little bit here though. Alright, here we go. There we go. Look at that big truck. I got spinning around again. But, yeah, generally speaking, you're supposed to wait with your bike in the doorway on the train system in my city. Let's see that truck one more time. Big tires. Where'd he go? Oh, he's behind me now. Going back and forth. Hard hat area. Alrighty then. But so yeah, real quickly about the train. The rules are, and it didn't work out quite good for me in that video, but the rules are that you board the train last with your bike after everybody else, and then you exit the train first, because you know you're waiting in the doorway, you just get out of everybody's way. But for me, I almost waited too late. Oh, the train's coming. Oh, it went the other way. Oh well. And the door started closing on me. I made it on though, thank goodness, because I wasn't about to wait another 15 minutes for the next one. Not sure if you noticed there, I pulled a little way out into the road near the center line, give myself a little bit more of a gap and make me more visible sooner for that guy who was coming out of that driveway, because I didn't know if he was just gonna barrel right through or not. So yeah, once it gets colder, or maybe just after, I sort of have a little challenge going with me now. Yeah, I don't have the fingerless gloves, but I got a challenge that I'm going right now, and that is I don't want to, you know, switch to my winter helmet with the ear flaps and my balaclava for my neck and my face until after Thanksgiving. It's like, I want to go at least a few more days here before I need to start getting all that out, putting on more layers, because right now I feel really good, and my arms and my chest a little feel like they're almost sweating, which, you know, you're gonna sweat when you're working out, but when it's this cold, you don't tend to sweat quite as much. So my theory is that I've dressed up maybe a little too much today. Maybe. Still feels pretty cold. But when you sweat, let's just go straight. When you sweat, it's gonna make you colder. So, depending on what sort of fabrics you're wearing. If you got some cotton, that's gonna absorb your sweat. And it's gonna be with you for a long time. And that's gonna keep you cold. And it's gonna weigh you down. So, things to think about. Woo! Here comes somebody, so we'll go ahead and throw it down here. Real good. This guy. He's going right. He's waiting for me to get out of the way. He's a big truck. He needs to make a wide turn. Alright, everybody. Thanks for coming along with me on this bike commute to work today. Feeling great right now. He saw me. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. 21 miles per hour. We'll see you next time. Woo.